Welcome. Thank you for clicking on this video. My name is Cerise Fairfax, and I'm coming at you from the Dominican Republic. Guys, we're going to talk today about real estate and more specifically, this home right here. It's modern, beautiful, in the midst of being built. It's going to be available for you, 3 bedroom. So take a look at these videos as I chit chat, and I apologize that it's in vertical mode. I know not all of you like to see videos in this vertical mode, but I didn't shoot it myself, and this is all I have. So hopefully you'll be cool with it. And if you want a larger version of the video, just give me a shout on WhatsApp and I'll send the information over to you. Now, this is a 3 bedroom home. You're going to get a pool with it, and it comes with papers. It is a standalone home, meaning it's not located in a gated community. So you're not going to have to pay HOA fees. Another thing, this can be financed if you are an American and you're eligible for the loan. Now, this loan is only for Americans because this is an American loan. If you're Canadian, there are some properties here that you can get financed from the bank here in the Dominican Republic. This specific house right here doesn't have financing through the bank here. Now, this will be available February 20th, 2024. So that's just going to be around the corner. I want to remind you that it is custom made. It's going to be made with a lot of the best products, a lot of high quality, and it's going to be in the Puerto Plata area. There are a few things that you should know in regards to having a standalone home. You don't have to worry about, once again, HOA fees, or you don't have to worry about people being declined at the front of the gate when they want to visit. So if you want to use this home as a family home, you're good. It really doesn't matter. But if you want to use this home as a rental property on Airbnb, then that is where all these rules come in at that you won't want. Like, for instance, your guests may not want to have to sign in their guests at the front gate all the time. You know, maybe your guests want to play a little bit of music and not have a whole bunch of rules and laws and all these security features that may work against you making your passive income online. Another thing, when you rent this out, you can rent this beautiful 3 bedroom home out, and it's bungalow style. You can rent it out for like 250, 350 a day. You can rent it out weekly at 1,000 a week. If you want to rent it out at 700 a week, you can also do that. It depends on how much you want to rent it out for, but you can make a really good income on this, even 2,000 a month and onward. A lot of people, they think to themselves, well, what is the most they can make on a home like this? And that really depends on you, because you can see this is a brand new home and you can see it's going to be high quality, but also there's other features that you can put in there that will make you a special super host on Airbnb, which means you can rent your place out for even more, 3,500 a month. Your touches are what's going to make you make more money. Let me give you a couple of examples. When your guest shows up, if you have self check-in and self checkout, that's a great feature, because then they don't have to worry about, seeing somebody when they show up that doesn't speak maybe English, or maybe someone that they don't really feel comfortable around. You just give them the code and bam, they go right in. It's like arriving at their own home in the Caribbean. Also, there's another touch that you can do. When they arrive, anything they need is a list that you have on the kitchen table, and also a welcome package, whether it is the seasonal fruits, vegetables, maybe a bottle of Brugal, maybe some sparkling water. It doesn't matter. You have a beautiful welcome gift there for them. Now, you might be thinking, well, if there's self check in and self checkout in this basket and you don't live here, how are you going to achieve that? Well, you do it through a maid and somebody that takes care of your home. Sorry about that notification in the background. You do that through a maid and somebody that takes care of your home, not necessarily a management agency, but it could be one maid. And a lot of the places that I help people get, whether they're subleasing or whether they own it, I connect them with two people. One person is going to be a maid that's going to go in there and clean up after each person leaves. They're going to go in there and freshen it up before each person comes. You pay them $20 generally to do the cleanup and to freshen everything. Now, if there are a lot of sheets that were used and they have to do the laundry, that is usually a few bucks more. But you're going to have laundry services right here on these premises where your own guests can do their own laundry as well. But when your maid goes in there, she just goes in, she takes all the sheets off the bed, all the towels, she puts everything in the wash. As the wash is running, she goes in and she does the floors, she cleans all the dishes. She does everything she needs to do by scrubbing the walls down. And then, of course, you have the second person, and that's going to be the person that's going to take care of your grounds and your pool. And you pay that person to do that once every 2 to 3 weeks. And that is not expensive either. Some people will do it for 50 bucks. So your expenses are really taking care of the people that work for you. Another thing too you want to keep in mind is you want to have not only a list of services that are around in the area, like shops and stores, but you also want to have a few people that can help your clients, whether they're staying there daily, weekly, or monthly. So you want to make sure that you know a colmado, which is like a corner store in the United States. You guys call them bodegas. And you just have a number where they can deliver water, snacks, and certain simple foods like maybe meat slices or chicken or, whatever they have in regards to fresh fruit, vegetables, and snacks, even rice and canned beans and lettuce and stuff of that nature, cheeses. And a lot of colmados will deliver that. And a lot of them do speak English. And if they don't speak English, then sometimes what you do is you can be on hand to contact them via WhatsApp and tell them to deliver it to your place for your guests. Or you can teach your guests how to use Google Translate. And your guests can just use Google Translate, the call model and say, hey, this is what I need. And the call model will deliver it. Very simple, very easy, extremely convenient. This is the modern way that people are having properties in the Caribbean while they're not even living here. You post it up on Airbnb with your photos, your description, and what is around the area. And you have yourself a pop-up shop, so to speak, something that you can make a passive income on. Get yourself 2 of these and you're grooving. You may even be able to quit your job and just live in the lap of luxury, traveling the world, going around town, maybe even coming and staying in this home yourself every now and again. But you see, the thing is really for you to get started. And a lot of people don't know where to get started. Again, maybe you need a loan and you just want to get in and pay this off and then have this pay itself off. Because once you start posting and once you start promoting your place, you're going to be so busy that you may have to hire somebody to keep track of the Airbnb for you. People will contact you with questions. They'll contact you with inquiries of, when it's available. You will get bookings sometimes a couple of years ahead. I have some friends here who own places and some clients that sublease places. And they're telling me, they're like, Cerise, I am booked for 2 years solid. That is pretty amazing, guys. This is the number one destination in the Caribbean, the Dominican Republic. And then, of course, Puerto Plata is a province that is in high demand for building, buying, and tourism. The Dominican Republic was once the best kept secret. But once people started to come and share their happiness, now it is the best place to invest in before you won't be able to afford it any longer. Unfortunately, that's what happens when places start growing and the secret gets out. My name is Cerise Fairfax. Guys, if this place is not for you, I have other places that are available. Again, some for financing and some without. But take a look at my channel. Right now, I actually have one that's $88,000, two bedroom in Sosua. So you see, they go from low prices up to luxury prices. I also offer consultations on relocation. So if you would like to relocate to the Dominican Republic and it's something that you've been really thinking of, but you have a couple of questions, concerns, then give me a shout. We can spend 30 minutes or 60 minutes on the phone or in person going over anything that you have to ask. I look forward to working with you, whether it has to do with getting a rental short term, long term, getting land so you can build on, buying a property that's already built, getting a property that may need to be fixed up and flipped. I have a great network system going on here on the North Coast, and I would love to share all of my contacts with you to help you out and help you get here seamlessly. Again, my name is Cerise Fairfax. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. I put up random videos about my life, about excursions that I go on, tours that I have available, the streets where I live, and events that I go to, and of course on relocation and real estate. I hope you have a wonderful day. Treat yourself good out there. Huge hugs, loads of love, and big blessings.